welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I am doing a get to know me video, and I hope you enjoy. Hi, I'm Missy Corbello. I'm 14 years old and I was born October 11th, 2011. My channel is going to be about days in my life, band vlogs, trip vlogs, and basically what it's like to live my life, and some Roblox videos with my best friend, Aubrey. My favorite things to do are play my flute because I'm in band. I do one-act play, so I love to act, and I love to read, and I love to spend time with my family and friends. I do hope to be famous, not necessarily for the money, but for building like a platform where I can express my thoughts, my feelings, and hopefully help someone find a comfort creator. I'm definitely not used to speaking to a camera. I used to make mini vlogs when I was a kid with my mom's phone, but I've never really gotten used to speak to a camera because I've never posted a video before. So this is definitely very new to me, but I'm very excited to see where it takes me. Some fears for my channel, probably reaching the wrong audience. Like I don't want my videos to go to the wrong audience and then it not reach the right audience, because these videos are definitely not for everybody, and I understand that. I want it to reach the right audience. Another fear would be getting made fun of for what I do, especially because I'm very passionate about what I do and I want to put my all into everything I do want to do. So hate maybe, and this not working out, like putting all my time and effort into this and it like not being what is meant for me, maybe. Those probably are my biggest fears for my channel, but other than I plan to post hopefully weekly. Right now I'm still trying to figure out like the algorithm and how to do this. I'm still trying to figure out how to edit well, because I'm not very good with editing from my last video. So probably, hopefully weekly, if not every 2 weeks. So I'm still working on that, so I really don't know. So that's something to stay tuned for. Am I doing YouTube for money? No, I'm definitely not doing it for the money. I really didn't even look at the money aspects, because when me and my best friend Aubrey were starting this channel and starting our channels, we were just thinking of like, well, when should we post? What should we post? When do we start? How to edit? So that's what we kind of put into it before we started our channel. So I definitely wasn't thinking about the money. So no, I'm not starting my channel for money. My celebrity crush is probably Charlie Evans. The first time I ever really like saw him was in Leave the World Behind. That was a really good movie. Me and my family watched it and I absolutely loved it. And then he also has a show called Paradise. Love that show. Oh my gosh, I've rewatched it 1,000 times. And then Off Campus, like top three shows in movie, because it was a movie, but those are like the best things I've watched in a while. Like those were awesome movies. I go to bed at like 2 in the morning. Over the summer, when it's summertime, I go to bed around 2 in the morning, 12 o'clock in the morning. I'm a night person, if you can't tell. But when it's school time, I usually go to bed around like 8:30, 9ish, because I have to get up at like 5:30 because I live like 20 minutes away from my school. So that's my bedtime, I guess. My favorite holiday, I don't want to say it's October. That's when my birthday is, and that it's kind of, I don't know. Drop in the comments below if you think October, like, is a holiday. Like, in October, if there's any holidays. But I would say Christmas. I love Christmas. I love spending time with my family. I love giving, and I hope to be able to give presents because I don't make money because I haven't had a job because I don't have my driver's license yet. But hopefully when I do get a job and I start making money, I can give gifts, because right now I'm just making homemade gifts and giving to my family and friends. So yeah, that's my favorite holiday. I have 2 pets. I have 2 pit bulls. One's a boy and one's a girl. The boy's name is Adonis, and our girl dog is Bianca, but we have nicknames for them both. The boy is Adon, and then the girl is BB. I did play sports. I don't anymore because of how many extracurriculars I was in. So my 7th grade year, I did volleyball and track. And then I did cheer. My 7th grade year, I did cheer. My 8th grade year, I did cheer. And this year, I'm just doing band when I play in UIL. So, yeah. My dream job as a kid had to be a teacher. My mom's a teacher, so I've always seen her do her job. And I was like, oh, this is such a cool job. But now that I'm 14, my dream job has to be like a therapist or like a psychiatrist, maybe, because like I want to help people. And hey baby, my dog, you want to say hi? Hey baby. Yeah, so that has to be that's probably my dream job now, because I've always wanted to help people, you know. I wanted to be a safe place for someone, because you never know what someone's going through, and I've always wanted to be there for people. So yeah. A funny story I have, well, okay, so I was a terrible driver when I was a kid. I was like 6 years old when I first got my first 4-wheeler. And I was driving around in the front yard, and my brother was on the back of my 4-wheeler driving with me. And I took a sharp turn, and I leaned the wrong way. So my 4-wheeler flipped over, and my brother had gotten off, and I was stuck underneath the handlebars for like 3 minutes maybe. And I had a big bruise on my side for a good week or so. And my dad had... My dad had driven around with my brother's dirt bike around our neighborhood, and he came back and saw me under the handlebars, and my brother was trying to get it up, and he helped me off, and it was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And looking back on it, it wasn't fun in the moment, but it's funny now because of how careless I was as a driver when I was a kid. So that has to be my favorite and funniest memory. The social media platform I use the most is probably TikTok, because like I never really thought about starting a YouTube channel until it crossed my mind a couple months ago in May, and I didn't really think anything of it until my best friend Aubrey, we were on FaceTime, and she was like, I've been still wanting to start a YouTube channel. And I was like, oh my gosh, me too. And then that's when we came up with the idea of making a YouTube channel, and now that I'm getting to do this, it is just so surreal to me, and I'm so grateful that I have a family that is so supporting and caring and loving like I have, because I know not everybody has that. So that's kind of why I'm starting this channel, because I want to be a comfort to someone who's having a bad day, a bad week, and when I post, they just watch it and they're automatically happy and they're laughing, and I just want to be that safe place for someone, if that makes sense. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And like, subscribe, comment, turn on those post notifications for more videos, because I don't know when I'm posting again because I had no clue what I was going to film. I knew I wanted to film, but I didn't know what I was going to film. And I asked my mom about it. We were talking, and she goes, what if you just make a get to know me video? And I was like, that's an amazing idea. Thank you so much. So we wrote down some questions to ask, and I answered them. So I hope you got to know me better, and I hope you stay tuned for more videos. Bye. Mwah.